your exclusive local alert weather forecast from Central Oregon's news leader.
Happy Sunday. Here's a look at our Opry Butte camera where you can see we've had quite the change into a more cloudy, cooler pattern after a stretch of some warm and hot days for us here. We're going to be seeing those cooler temperatures tomorrow. Also the return of rain showers starting today. Not too much rain, but it's still going to be a little bit of moisture for us, and a chance for some isolated storms are possible. So if you currently see the satellite and radar, you can see some showers passing through Central Oregon. It is expected to take place during these evening to late night hours, a little bit overnight as well, and we could see a little bit more rain moving into Monday. Current temperatures, we're seeing 77 for Bend, Redmond, and Prineville, 74 in Sisters, 73 for southern Deschutes County. So if you're not a big fan of those really hot temperatures in the 90s, today's a nice cool down from that. A little cooler, a little cloudier. Let's take a look at that future track. So if you're heading out tomorrow morning, this is actually a little bit later. So let's backwards to Sunday. Not seeing too much activity around 8 p.m., but we can see around 11 o'clock. We're going to see some widespread rain. Not a lot of heavy rain, but it's still going to be some moisture moving in. Monday morning, there is just some light and spotty rain that we could be seeing across the region, but then it looks like it's going to be kind of tapering off as we head into those evening hours. Still looking at partly sunny conditions, and then on Tuesday, that's when we're expected to dry out. So let's talk about those winds as well. We are going to see those winds coming from the northwest, so we are still dealing with those fires, so any smoke and that fire activity should be blowing to the southeast. Luckily, there's not many homes over in that direction, but we are seeing some improved conditions because we're seeing those cooler temperatures as well as higher humidity that does help the firefighters. But we do have to keep in mind, though, if we do see any isolated storms on Monday, they could be taking place in the afternoon and evening. It's likely that storm activity is going to stay to the east of our region, but it is a little bit more likely in areas like Crook County. Looking at Monday, seeing 59 degrees around 8 a.m., a little bit of a haze. We may be dealing with some hazy conditions, so just keep that in mind. And then as we move into the afternoon, we're going to be rising into those 70s. Let's take a look at tomorrow's highs. Pretty similar to today, just a little bit cooler. 73 for Sisters, a 74 for La Pine, 80 up in Warm Springs, 75 in Bend and Redmond. Really nice mild conditions, but we are tracking the chance still for some showers and maybe a possible isolated storm.